Hey guys, it's Annika here with kingdomlifestyles.com, and I want to just recap. We have started with our email signature, which yesterday I then showed you how to take your email signature and then take it to use to create from your email signature to go to Magic Switch and to then resize it to cover to make it actually a Facebook banner. Okay. But then we played around a little bit with a few other things, and I never actually showed you guys how to do it if you do not have the pro version. So, guys, what I'd like to do today is just recap on yesterday. So, we've got our email signature, right? So, everything is going to be based off of our email signature because that is the look and the feel and the colors that we decided on when we created our branding kit. Okay, so if I go to Canva and I say create a design and I say Facebook cover, if I do not have the paid option or the paid version of Canva, I would just keep this open. I can select everything here, copy it, and I can then go into my Facebook cover that I've just created and I can paste it in there. So if I do that, then that is what it will look like. And I will then have this. Now, because I've got my branding kit, I can just go to brand kit and I can then just go look for the right one, select brand kit, and I can then just go and my colors will automatically be in here. There's your color palette. It's added in there for you. So there we go. So that is how we can just literally copy and paste it if we don't have the free version to convert it and resize it for us. So now we're sitting with this. And today, what I would like to do is we are going to be working on doing a YouTube. Now, you can actually remember we created this one, and this one will also work for YouTube. It would, if I went into my YouTube, I can quickly show you guys that it would work for YouTube as well. I think that I downloaded it yesterday already. So we can see here, right here, that YouTube is even smaller. So it might even not work. I might have to make it smaller. So I just want to actually go. Did I click on the right thing now? Yes, okay. So I just want to say change banner and then go to IPS. And I think I said I saved it here. And this was our test one. And I just want to see how that is going to show up. And obviously, we can see that the YouTube size is much smaller. Okay. So if you didn't have an image that big and it was maybe only the writing, then it could work out for you. But we can obviously see that this is not going to work. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to go. I just want to close some of these things. I've actually copied it over now. I just want to see this is the actual original email signature. So I'm going to close that because I've already copied it. So we're going to be working with this one today because this is the one that I chose for the Facebook banner. I just want to actually see if I make this a lighter color. Let me just change my branding kit in here. It's still on the wrong thing. So if I throw my branding kit in here, then I would automatically have the colors in here. And I want to just quickly do that and see. Okay, so that's not going to work. So I can just say Control Z and go back. I just want to delete our playground images yesterday, the things we played with. And then I want to now, let's say I want to take this image and I want to create a a YouTube banner. Okay. So obviously you've got one of two choices. So in the end, we just played around with this. So actually, this is not the one that I want. I actually do want this one. So remember, this was the one that I converted and it resized it for me. So I can go magic switch and I can go and see all. And if you go and look, I might just have to Google like we did yesterday, YouTube design sizes, and it will then literally bring up, if I go to images, it will show you, you see, so yeah, straight the first one that we find. So I'm going to save this as and actually show you guys how I did it yesterday. YouTube banner dimensions. Okay, so this is the first thing that we would want to do. So I'm going to close this one as well, and we are going to be working from the email signature that we created. Okay, so if I'm working from the email signature that I created, then what I would do is I would say magic switch. Okay, and I would then go and look for the um, correct YouTube. I can even maybe type in YouTube banner. There we go. And there we go. And you would click on YouTube banner and it would resize this entire image for you and put it on your YouTube banner, right? That's how you would do that. But for today's purposes, because I did yesterday's one like that, I would like to do it the other way around and say, okay, we are going to be creating a YouTube banner today. And YouTube banner, there we go. We know that we have the correct size. And I will go back to my email signature and I will copy this and I will paste this into my YouTube banner. So that is just Control C, Control V, Control C for copy, and Control V for paste. So there we go, and we've got it. And because we have our brand kit set up in here, it's the correct one. If I click on background and I go to my color palettes, there we go. So we've got the same thing, but now it is just in YouTube banner size. But remember, guys, we only have a certain area that we can work from, as we can see here. So that little blue area there, that will be working for all devices. So you want to make sure that your YouTube banner, whatever is important, must go in that blue area. Okay, so what I've done is I've saved that, and just like yesterday, we will go and we will quickly upload the YouTube requirements. And there we go, YouTube dimensions. And I will then go and I will place this over my design, and I will make sure that I cover it from edge to edge, right? Okay, so then we are going to be using our rulers like I showed you guys, and I'm going to just drag the lines there so that I know to stay within these lines, right? Because most people are viewing this on their phones. So whatever is outside of that light blue block, they probably will not even see. So it's not going to matter if you put stuff all over the place, but when they are on their phone, then they just going to see half of what you've designed. And I mean, I can prove it right here. If you go and look at my YouTube, my picture is in there, but it's half cut off, right? So I had to put everything into that small space there. And that's all that people see when they actually go onto my YouTube, unless you put it on your TV or, wherever you. But most people view this on their phones. So, okay, so we have now got our guides there, and I can delete that image now. So for YouTube, we would probably not use our name. We would probably not use that. I would do mostly the same thing that I did with Facebook. I would take out my email. I would also take out my cell phone number. I would literally put that in there, and I would take this, make it a lot smaller so that it's just, people must still see that it is consistent, right? So we really literally are doing this for consistency purposes. I'll make it a little bit smaller. And this as well, remember, if you say click, shift, click, then you select both of them. And I would just make that smaller just to bring it in a little bit. And there we go. So that really is what people are going to be seeing. Because of that, I would also then move this down. And remember, because the picture is on the other side, I like to have the white around the picture. It just makes it look a lot nicer for me. I like the purple there. And what I would do is just check that that is pushed backwards, and it is. And I would then go and keep shift in and select these dots so that I can just bring the consistency in. Um, Control C, Control V, it will copy that straight away for me. And even though nobody's going to see that, I am just doing it because, I want this to be consistent, and I can even go move it around a bit, play, so that I can actually see that it's not just straight copied like that. Uh, However I want this, I can do it. So, guys, that is how easy it is to make a YouTube banner. Okay, so there we go. And now, even though this image looks very small on this huge page, when you open it up on the TV, it will show everything. But when you are opening it up on your phone, you actually will only be seeing the inside of this. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to download this. I just want to check, did I edit the wrong one now? I think I did. That's okay. Everything is fixable. YouTube banner, everything is fixable inside of Canva. So I would then literally just go copy paste it, and I would bring it over to this side, move it into the middle, and there we go. I don't know how I did that. And then here, what I would do is I would go back, 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 right? Because everything is fixable. That's the nice thing about Canva, is that literally, guys, here we go. I've got my email signature and it is fine unless I go and save over it, right? Okay, so here we go. This is our YouTube. I would recommend very highly to give it a name, because when you start designing a lot of designs, it can get lost. So that's, let's just say that. And I want to quickly download this. I actually want to delete that one because it's not relevant. I want to download this. I normally keep it on the suggested version and download. I just want to show you guys what it's actually going to look like. YouTube, test Canva, and here we go. Let's go to my YouTube channel and let's actually go and upload it. There we go. I just want to show you guys, you see, everything fits into viewable on all devices. And that is the most important thing when you are designing a banner for YouTube. It is even smaller than the um, it's even smaller than the Facebook area. So like you can see, it says there, this will be viewable on desktop. So everything you want is in there, and this will be viewable on devices, and that will be viewable on TVs. Okay, so those are the different devices that people will be viewing your content from, and you don't want somebody to be viewing from here, but all they've got is a piece of your, they don't have your entire email address because you didn't put it in the right place. So that's kind of one of the most important things when you are designing your YouTube banner, guys. And yesterday there was another thing that I don't know what I did wrong there, but I couldn't show you guys how to find the templates for Facebook covers. And I don't know what went wrong there, but I actually checked it out afterwards. And afterwards, I saw that I had just made a mistake. So here we go. I opened up Facebook cover now, and this is Facebook cover. And literally, if you go down here, you will see so many different Facebook covers. Like, here's an example of somebody that made one. They know that there's only a certain space, right, that people can see. You will find many ones where it's not like that, but here's another example of somebody that knows that people actually only see the very middle of this. Let's just see if we can find more. You will see most of these banners, if you go and look at them, the main content will always be in the middle like this. Okay, so this will be very viewable on somebody's laptop, but half of that would be cut off if they're only viewing from mobile. So sometimes, it's yeah, some people don't care about that, but I would highly suggest to kind of do what I did and upload the safe space area. Go and Google it. It is worth your time. You will not have to change it afterwards. So that's a recap from yesterday, something I just wanted to quickly tell you guys. And then I just wanted to come back to our YouTube Canva. Um, we have YouTube size, and if you go to design, you will find many different YouTube templates. There we go. That is somebody that knows that the people are not going to see everything, right? If we go and look at another one, there's another example of somebody that knows the sizes. And there are many different examples in here, and you can go and choose from any of them, and you can literally make them your own. Remember, let's say we chose this one, we go to brand kit, and we literally shuffle through it, and we could make that our own in literally 1 second. You can find something that resonates with your brand, your colors. You can add your colors and your stuff in there, and it can look amazing, right? So I just want to say replace background. This is quite an interesting one. um, but I love what they've done here. So, you can do that on any one of these. If I go to this one and I say brand kit, then it will literally throw in my colors. Obviously, this gold is an insert, which if you really wanted to edit that, you could go to edit photo. Let's just bring up here. You can see under filters that you can slightly change the colors of it. Now, if I wanted to, I could maybe find a blue because I've got a bit of, oh, that's green. Um, that's one way of doing it. And then there are also apps that you can go to, but I'm, for the sake of keeping this simple, not going to go into that. So guys, that is literally how you can make a YouTube banner that will last. You won't have to change it because it doesn't fit into the sizes, and when you view it on your phone, you can't see it. So I really hope that added value to your day, and I will be making some more content tomorrow on the rest of the social media designs. Blessings, guys. Have an amazing day.